Namaste. Welcome to Yoga Plus Therapies, Easy Core and Relaxation Yoga Class for the summer break. We're going to begin by laying down on your back. Find a comfortable relaxation position, feet a little apart, hands by the sides, spine aligned and head resting easily. Support the head if necessary. Make sure the pelvises and the shoulder blades are even. Feel the connection of your whole back body to the ground. We're just going to do a quick body scan, running your awareness from toes to head. Take a deep breath in, breathe all the way out and bring your awareness right down to the toes. Feel your toes. Feel the soles and tops of your feet. Feel all around the ankles. Feel the front legs and the calves. Feel all around the knees, the kneecaps, knee joint and back knees. Feel the front and backs of the thighs and feel into the hip joints, the front, the inner, outer and back hips. Feel the whole pelvic bowl, the front, the sides and the back of the pelvis. Become aware into the lower back spine, around the waist to the abdomen. Become aware of your rib cage, the front rib cage, breastbone area, the side ribs and the back ribs. Feel the shoulder blades and the muscles between the shoulder blades. Feel the tops of the shoulders, the upper arms, forearms, palms and fingers. Return the awareness to the throat, the side neck and the back neck. Feeling the jaw and tongue, the facial muscles, ears, nose, both eyes, and the forehead around to the temples, and the whole of the scalp. From here, we're going to just move into a little bit of breath awareness. Bring your awareness back to the abdomen and just feel the breath as you breathe in and out at the abdomen. You may feel there's that gentle rising as you inhale and falling as you exhale. Just observe its natural rhythm and all the sensations in that area as you breathe. Bring your awareness to the rib cage, and in the same way, just observe what happens there as you breathe in and out. The sensations around the rib cage. Finally, bring your awareness to the nose, and just tuning into those sensations as you breathe in, the slightly cool air, and as you breathe out, the slightly warmer air. All the sensation from the nose tip all the way upward. Good. Now we're going to move into the warm-ups and the start of some of the core abdominal work. When you feel ready, bring both knees bent up, feet flat. Rest the back pelvises. Rest the back shoulders and rest the head. Bring your awareness to the lower abdomen, below the navel. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, draw that lower abdomen thin towards the backbone. Repeat this. Try to do it in such a way as there's no movement of the spine. The spine stays with its neutral curve. It's just the movement of the abdomen. A little relaxed as you inhale, but firming as you exhale. I'm going to repeat this up to 10 times. Just awakening that abdominal area. Feeling the sensations as it firms and relaxes. Good. Now, bring the right knee bent up and take hold behind the thigh. Feel the back pelvis firm to the floor. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, draw the tummy tight and lift that leg up towards the ceiling. You may need to release it off a little bit if you have very tight hamstrings. You might need to have the leg not so bent in. Each time you breathe out, soft belly, and then as you exhale, tummy's in and stretching skyward. Feel as though you're stretching up from that powerful pelvic center. Once you've done a few times on this side, swap sides. Exhaling, tummy's in flat, and stretching upward from the pelvis. Radhika is showing a form where there's a lot of hamstring stretch, but feel free to have the knee over the hip without so tucked in if you're more tight. This is not about stretching, but getting that coordination of breathing, the tummy action, and the movement. Quite a few things to coordinate. Okay, let's return the legs back to bent position. Right leg out straight. Firm the thigh, flex the foot. Keep the tummies lightly in and the pelvis is very stable. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift the straight leg up towards the ceiling. Only go up as far as comfortable. Again, it's not about the stretch. It's the movement of control. Lower the leg back down and repeat a few times. Don't let the foot touch the floor. Focus on keeping the pelvis very stable. There should be no twist. You're using the waist muscles to help control. Exhale, tummies lightly in and lifting. If you want to do this with a little bit more activation, bring the left foot off the ground with the knee over the hip and the foot extended out. With less support, you've just got to be more aware of keeping the pelvis stable. One more time. And then we'll swap sides over. Left leg straight, firm thigh, foot, and begin as you exhale. Slowly up, slowly down, not quite touching as you go down. Keep the right foot on the floor for support, or for a little more challenge, bring that off the floor with the knee aligned over the hip. Not too tucked in, just aligned with the hip. Foot is out long. Keep those pelvises steady. It's really easy to lose control here and focus on the legs and not what's happening in the pelvis. So one more, and then release it down. Knees bent, feet still flat to the floor, hands by the sides, long fingers. Have the palms facing towards your hips. Take an inhale and raise the arms to the floor above you. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Repeat a few times to warm up the shoulders. Good. Now, we're going to place the hands behind the head, fingers interlocked. Now, if you're not very good with your tummy awareness, keep your right hand behind your head and bring your left hand to the lower belly. Yoga curl. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, tummy flat. Breathe in. Breathe out, tummy flat, breastbone soft. Breathe in. Breathe out, tummy flat, breastbone soft, and curl the head and shoulders from the ground. Come back down and repeat. Only curl as far as you keep the tummy flat. If the tummy bulges, you've come too high. Repeat this 10 times. Keep that tummy flat. The waist side muscles thin. Do it with control. The hand behind the head is to support the neck. A couple more.
That's 10.
Now, stretch the legs out. Take a full body stretch. Open up the waist. And repeat again. Knees bent. Let's do the yoga curl, another 10. If you want this time for the stronger variation, bring the knees in line with the hips and the feet off the floor again. Have the legs out. Keep the legs up, stationary, and focus in the same way. Flat tummy. It's not a sit-up, this practice. You've got to keep that waist flat as you do the curl. Slow and controlled. Exhaling. Flat tummy, soft breastbone, little curl. You're not throwing yourself up and down. You're not in a gym situation here.
Oh, that's 10.
Relax back down. Take that short breath pause. And then bring both knees hugged into the chest. Hug them in where comfortable. Back pelvis is flat. Now take the arms out to the side like a T. Using your waist muscles, we're going to roll the knees from side to side. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, the knees roll towards the right. Use your waist. As you inhale, come back to neutral. And then exhale, rolling to the second side. Try to keep the upper body stationary. And it doesn't matter if the knees don't come towards the floor. Just get them moving from side to side where they comfortably will. The direction is towards your elbows. So we're keeping those knees tucked in. Focus on the waist. Do it with control. We're doing at least 5 each way. Very good. Come back to the middle. Little hug. Now we're going to come up to sit. You have a choice of rolling to your side and up to sit, or rock and roll along the spine a few times and come up to sit. Now, from seated posture, we're going to extend the legs out to the front, a little bit apart. Staff posture. Hands by your sides or behind and sit yourself tall. Feel the waist in and lengthen to the crown, chin is in. Begin by circling the ankles and feet. Try to do it in such a way as the knees are stationary. There's no movement of the knees. It's a movement of foot and ankle area. Reverse it for a few times.
About 5 each way.
Good. Now, you're going to bring your knees bent up, feet together and come into diamond posture. Not too close in with the heels, the feet is a little bit forward. Hands are behind your back now, and we're focusing on the breastbone. You're going to inhale and open the chest heart area. Exhale, soften gently. And repeat. Try to have more emphasis on the middle part of the spine, not as much in the neck or the lower back. So it may not be as large a movement as you think. Just get that movement in that middle back. Often it's a part of our spine where we get stiff. We don't move it as much as you would think in everyday actions. When you've done about 5 of those, take your hands forward and grasp opposite side ankles with the wrists crossed. Now, chin's in, tummy's in, and stretch your middle back away from your ankles. Feel the stretch between the shoulder blades. Focus on that area as you breathe in and out. Let the tension go between the shoulder blades, those rhomboid muscles. Good. Release the arms, open the heart, and recross with the second wrist on top, and repeat a second time. So when we're in this posture, it's a little bit like being in the cat tuck position. Tummies are in, chins are in, middle back stretching away. Keep the normal, easy breathing going. Excellent. Release out slowly. Walk your sit bones slightly closer. And come into cobbler position. Holding the fingers interlocked at the front of the toes. Sit yourself up tall. If you can't do this like this, sit yourself on a blanket or cushion. That may help. We're going to start with butterfly just to get the movement into the hip joints. We're sitting tall, eyes can be closed. Focus on the base of the spine and just begin to move the knees up and down to a good slow rhythm. We're focusing on the joints here, loosening into the hip joints. Just about 20 times. It's a nice smooth rhythm.
Okay, that's 20.
Okay, now from here, we're going to take it into the rocking the baby posture. So we're going to use right leg first. Left leg can be out straight or tucked in. 3 levels to this. So you can hold the foot and the knee, or you can bring your elbow in. That's it. And hold the knee. This is 3rd level.
Yeah, this is 3rd level.
So Radhika's now gone into 3rd level.
2nd level was sort of like in the forearm.
So just take the position according to your flexibility. Keep the spine upright, focus on the base, and just rock that leg in a smooth way from side to side. Loosening into the hip joint in a second way.
So that's 20.
Okay, let's swap sides.
Stretch. Level 1 or level 2 or level 3. This is really comfortable. Stretching here, my hip and buttock area.
Keep all these stretches relaxed and easy.
I think that's about 20.
Good. Release back to staff. And now we're going to transition to hands and knees. The Radhika is just going to turn side on for this one. Position the hands just forward of the shoulders. Fingers close together, facing forward. Elbows off lock, little bit bent, and the upper arms facing forward with the shoulder blades spread wide. The head is up, not looking forward nor dropped down, the chin slightly in. The knees under hips and the feet are relaxed, maybe big toes slightly inward. Come into a flat tabletop position. Nice flat tabletop. Just to get the rhythm, we're going to do cat to the extended position and then bring in the leg for the tiger breath. Take a breath in, open up the head and chest. Breathe out, drop the chin in, tail under and flex. Repeat that twice just to find your nice rhythm. Focus on the breath and the abdomen. Good. Now we're going to add the leg. So we're going to take the right leg back. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down, knee to chest, tucked. Pull the tummies in. Repeat 5 times. Try to have the back leg reasonably straight, not too much up in the air. Once you've completed 5, swap sides. Find that nice rhythm, toning into the tummy as you tuck. More relaxed as you extend it. Try to be mindful as well as you do this practice to keep your pelvises reasonably stationary so they're not rolling to one side too much. Good. Now, knees apart, big toes together. Take a breath in and as you breathe out, sink back into child stretch in modified form with chest in between the thighs. Walk out the arms and pause here for a moment. Just release and relax. Good. We're going to transition to stand slowly now. So come up to sit first. Check you're not lightheaded. And then when you feel ready, kneel and we'll come up to stand. So in standing, bring your feet hip width apart. Easy mountain with knees off lock. Arms by the sides. Lift tall through the crown of the head without the chin poking outward. Feel yourself grounded to the floor. Turn the palms open. Inhale and raise the arms up overhead until they meet. Exhale, bring the hands together through the center line to the chest. Let the arms come apart and begin the circle again with the Namaste breath. Inhaling up slowly. Exhaling down. And repeat again. Find that rhythm. Two breaths to go. Keep it simple if you need. Radhika has a nice stylized twist to everything, but just do what suits you.
Just comes natural.
Relax the arms by the sides. Now, knees slightly off lock again. Take the arms up overhead and hold the elbows. Stretch the elbows up towards the ceiling. Open up through the shoulders and the chest. Breathing easily. Good. Release the arms. Bring the heels together with the toes apart. Ground the heels. Have the arms just forward of the hips. Inhale and bring the arms up level with the ears. Right up level with the ears. Exhaling. Now the next inhale, we're going to go into a gentle back bend. We're going to keep the head in line with the arms, so don't let the head drop back, but just lift open the front body. Just do a back bend suited to you. Radhika's doing quite a large back bend, but we just want to keep it quite a nice easy back bend here. You don't feel jammed through the lower back or the upper back spine. Try to keep the pelvis and knees stable. Okay, release those arms, come back down. Bring the feet apart. Knees bent and place the hands on the tops of your thighs. So you're slightly leaning forward. Shoulders dropped. We're going to do a practice called Agnisara. We're focusing on the navel. Breathing in, navel's out. Breathing out, draw the navel into the backbone. So repeat that a few times. Try to get a nice rolling rhythm. One of the things you find when you do these abdominal practices in the right way is you get a nice warming sensation in that abdominal area as you're increasing the blood flow. But it shouldn't feel strained or painful in any way. Let's exhale, tummy's in. Inhale, tummy, relax. Remember, we've always got that contrast. We're not holding anything with any sustained tension. Rhythmic movement.
Okay, I've done about 10.
Good.
So
let's come back up. Now we might just do a little bit of gentle swinging to release the waist, the feet a little bit apart. Keep the knees steady and just a light loosening of the arms around your body. Just feel that nice flow of energy again. Remember, we're trying to get rid of tension, not increase tension. This is called internal exercise, which means we're trying to gain energy, not wear ourselves out. Okay, begin to slow it down. Coming a bit more upright, preparing for harmony sequence. This is a nice shoulder and upper limb routine, especially helpful if you do work on the computer keyboard. Okay, with the hands centered in front of the chest, in Namaskar, We're going to inhale and raise the arms over the head. Take them out to the side with the palms up and elbows bent, like you're holding plates. Stretch the arms right out. Spread your collarbones. Good. Now, turn the wrists, make little hooks and rotate the wrists all the way back behind you. Now take the hands forward and do that little tuck position. Chin in, tummy in, wrists together. Now take the arms all the way back and open the chest and the heart. Good. Now release and turn the palms, fingers upward and bring the hands right into the tops of the shoulders and then stretch skyward, palms facing to the sky. Keep the wrist stretched as you lower those arms out and down by your sides before you come back into the middle of the chest for the second round. Let's try the breath. If the breathing is too hard, leave it out and focus just on the movement. Okay, inhale. From bent position, exhale and stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. Turn the wrists, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands forward, hunch. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, bring those fingers in. Inhale, stretch to the sky. Exhale, release back to the start. Shall we try one more round? So, inhale, opening up and out, bent elbows. Exhale, stretch. Inhale as you roll the wrists into hooks. Exhale as you come into the tuck, elbows slightly down. Inhale, open the hearts. Exhale, bring those fingers into the tops of the shoulders, palms up. Inhale, stretch to the sky. Exhale, release the arms by the sides. Loosen out the fingers and hands. You should have a nice tingly sensation at the end of this practice.
It's really good.
Okay, our final standing posture is the tree. So bring the feet close together. Joints always off lock. If comfortable, close your eyes for a moment and assess your sense of balance. Do you feel steady or not? Remember, if you're not feeling steady with your balance, take a support close by, like a wall or a table. Okay, tree balance. We're going to bring your right leg bent up and turn outward. You can place the foot above your ankle or above the knee, but not on the knee joint. If you're very flexible, try to get the heel as close to the upper hip as you can. Pelvis is pretty level. If you're a bit unstable, keep the arms low. Otherwise, you can bring the hands forward to Namaste, or you can bring them overhead. Focus on a point and stay reasonably steady, but remember, it's okay to do a little wobble. If you lose your balance, just come back into it. Breathe easily. Feel grounded. Feel calm. Very good. If the arms are raised, lower them down and come slowly out of the tree right side. Loosen off the joints slightly and prepare for the second side. Open out the knee. Place the foot above ankle or above knee or high up. Level the pelvises. Knees off lock. Hands low or at Namaskar or overhead. take your awareness to that inner focus or to a point. Hold steady. People with advanced practice, and if it's safe for you to do so, could also practice this with eyes closed. But be careful if you're not good with your balance with this eyes closed practice. Balance is always changing. We have good days, bad days. We can fall out of it, doesn't matter. Okay, so come back to mountain. Take a slow breath in and all the way out. Once again, ground yourself. And then when you're ready, we're going to come and lay down on your tummies. Coming into crocodile posture. Laying on your tummy, legs about hip width apart, tops of feet relaxed. Feel the front pelvis is relaxed and grounded. Soft belly, soft chest, shoulders relaxed. Forehead resting on your hands or arms, back of neck relaxed. Feel the connection of the whole front body to the floor. Breathing in and breathing out gently. Once you've relaxed for a moment, prepare for Sphinx posture. Stretch the arms, draw the arms back in and come up on the forearms. To get at its stretch here, draw the feet away. Draw the elbows toward you without moving to pull your chest and tummy forward. Looking forward. And just hold that stretch, feeling the stretch to the front of the body gently. Now we're going to come into half plank posture. Draw your elbows back slightly further. So you're taking weight through the full forearms. Bring the knees a little bent so the feet come off the ground. Pull the navels in gently flat and lift the pelvises off the floor. Don't lift too high, but lift it so that you are high enough that you're coming into a stable, plank-like position. Keep the shoulder blades spread and not hunching, so the upper back is slightly pressing towards the ceiling. The chin is in, not dropped. You're breathing normally. This is just a very nice, simple variation of the plank posture. Careful not to let the shoulders hunch or come together. Okay, when you're ready, slowly lower down and return back to Sphinx. Ease yourself back towards crocodile. Now, we're going into a couple of variations of the snake posture. First position, you can have hands by your sides and lift up the head and chest. Or you could have the hands out to the sides like an aeroplane position. Or, for a little bit more work, you can bring the hands overhead with the elbows interlocked. And lifting up. Okay, so choose your variation. And when you're ready,
to do this variation, hands clasped, just got to watch out that the shoulders don't hunch forward.
You just got to watch all of these that you don't scrunch into your lower back as well. Now, we're holding this for about 20 seconds or so. Whichever variation. Remember, if it's too strong, just take one of the easier levels. Good. Rest the arms, head to one side. Relax the neck. Let's repeat again. Take your variation. And we're holding for about that 20. Keep the chin in, neck long. But you're not scrunching the shoulder blades too much together if you have this interlocked position.
It's another thing you can do as well. Like you can hold a belt or a towel between your hands.
Okay, let's rest, this time with the head turned to the second side. And one more time, 20 seconds. So Radhika's just been showing a few of the variations. Let's do this, and you might do the same for yourself. Always the key is to feel in control and no strain. Okay, let's return back to crocodile. Little rock of the hip pelvises if needed. Now when you're ready, press yourself up to hands and knees. Take a little cat tuck just to make sure the spine feels very relaxed. And we're going to just come to seated posture for a moment. Now we're going to come into a position for breathing practice, pranayama and meditation. Radhika's sitting in one variation. You may like to sit in a cross-seated position or in the classical yoga position with the left foot tucked in and the right just in front of it. So you create like a pyramid position. If this is not appropriate, just come and sit in a chair or sit yourself up on a blanket or cushions. Be comfortable and be able to be sitting upright so the lungs are open. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Take a breath in, inhaling to about the count of 4. Exhaling to about the count of 4. Find an easy, even breath. If your breath is longer, take this breath count now to 5. Inhaling to 5 count, exhaling to 5 count. Smooth, even breath. No pauses between. We call it sama breath, where we've got this even rhythm. Very good for creating that harmonious element to our nervous system and mind. If you want, extend it to the 6 count. Inhaling to 6 count, exhaling to 6 count. Or even 7 count. And those with very good breath control could be using the 8 count. But always remember there should be no strain, and longer doesn't mean better. The best breathing practice is the breathing practice that makes you feel very calm and happy. If you feel agitated, then the breathing practice is not working for you. Good. We're now going to move into the humming bee breath. We create the inner hum right up between the eyebrow center with this practice. So you take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you make the hum. Find a humming rhythm that works well for you. Sometimes you can adjust the pitch up or down a little, so you can really feel that vibration inside. Let your awareness be absorbed in that humming sound. Twice more. And one more time. Very good. If you need to make any little adjustments to your posture, do so. And let's prepare for meditation. Just that awareness that the spine is lifted upright with its natural curves. The breath rhythm is now even in its normal way, gentle. You're just going to ground yourself by just feeling the contact with the feet to the floor, the contact of the sit bones to your floor, your cushion or the chair. The shoulders are dropped from the ears. The top jaw is relaxed down from the bottom jaw is dropped down from the top jaw, so the teeth are a little apart. We take the inner smile and soften the eyes. Keep an attitude that whatever happens with meditation is okay. All is well. Just become the watcher, the observer. We're going to do a simple visualization meditation called the heart meditation. Let your awareness come to the area of the heart. As you breathe in and out, feel that heart area, soft and easy. As you keep your awareness at the heart area, remember a time where you felt any of those heart positive emotions. Compassion, love, happiness, joy. Remember that time. And as you remember the time, feel those sensations, those positive heart sensations. Feel them at your heart. Each breath in, feel those positive heart sensations grow and expand. Going downward through the body and out the legs to the toes. Moving upward to the top shoulders and outward and down to the fingers. Moving upward through the spine and all around the head. Feel as though every cell in your body is pulsing with those positive heart feelings. Bringing health and well-being and aiding healing. Very good. We're going to come back now, but even as you come back from meditation, keep that positive feeling with you. Bring your hands together in front of your chest in the Namaskar. Take a deep breath in and out. Rub the palms together. Place over the eyes, not pressing. And blink the eyes open into the palms. Now lightly massage the forehead, the temples, the sides of the jaw, or even the top shoulders, anywhere you feel needs the massage. Coming back fully from meditation. We've now finished the yoga class. So when you feel ready, let's just bring those hands together for one last time, centering ourselves. Namaste and thank you from Radhika and James at Yoga Plus Therapies.
Thank you. Have a great class. Hope you had a great class.